You can't whack a bit of football under the lights, and there's a tasty prospect tonight as two of the Isthmian South East form clubs meet here at the Hybrid Fitness Stadium. Merstham enjoyed a bountiful February, taking 10 points from available 15 and now are unbeaten in their last 4. But it's stern opposition this evening as 7th place Chichester City will be looking for a win that could put them in the playoff places. Turning to the team news for tonight, it's another familiar starting lineup for Merstham, with just the one change made by manager Jamie De Cruz. Lee Lewis isn't available, so Richie and Mbele comes back into the midfield. Wide man Ben Senior is back amongst the substitutes, having been out injured for the whole of last month. As for the visitors, manager Miles Rutherford has named an unchanged starting 11 following Chichester's 1-0 win over Sevenoaks Town last time out. So that's all the housekeeping taken care of. Just to note that both number 9s on the pitch are in good form. Jimmy Wilde hit the back of the net 3 times in February, while Corey Henry scored 4, including a perfect hat-trick last time out. For Merstham TV, I'm James Barrett Sterling, and we'll capture all the action from this potential cracker this evening. Done. Inside to Clark, gets it back. Now Cody thinks about going longer, he's looking at options and decides discretion's the better part of valour. He goes back to Da Costa, Chichester keeping the ball but not really advancing. Clark does well to step away from Greenwood. Now here's Dunn on halfway, knocks it long looking for Jameh. It's off of his head into Wild, who takes it first time. The linesman's flag did go up, but the shot was always rising in any case. Just a half chance for City. Chichester lining up for a long throw here. They've got 4 players inside the 6-yard box, although one's just stepped out now. Bello with the long throw, it goes in. It's dribbled all the way through, and again it's Wild on the turn, but he can't keep his half volley down. He goes square for Ogandega, who gets it down. Fizzes it forward and finds Henry. Drops it off for Oram. Merstham building nicely here. Oram steps away from one and gets a left-footed shot off. Did the keeper touch it? He did. He got fingertips on it. That's the closest we've come to an opening goal here at the Hybrid Fitness Stadium. And the ball's gone all the way back to that shape of McGee in the salmon pink kit, and his kick's not the best. It's pointing. Didn't get it under control though. He doesn't want to muck about with it there, and Mbele can't get it under control either. Jammer feeds it out wide to Hutchins. Goes in short to Wild, this time on the edge of the area. He spins and gets a shot. He's taking a deflection! And Chichester City open the scoring. We mentioned him pre-kick-off. It's that man, Jimmy Wild. It took a huge deflection, though. And I think Johnson was wrong-footed. He tried to get back, but couldn't prevent it.
Get the ball back.
It's his 5th goal of the season for Chichester. And he makes it Merstham 0, Chichester City 1. Back into more again. Merstham doing their best to try and put the visitors under pressure. Da Costa goes longer this time. Or Ogandega took one in the face there. The ball drops for the visitors. Clark gets it out wide to Bello. He's driven into the box, gets it in square. And it's a second for Chichester. Joe Clark doubles his side's lead, and it was all a little bit too easy from Merstham's point of view.
Get after them!
Da Costa's forward ball. They got it out wide into the path of Bello, who just effectively almost strolled into the box. He just squared it, and it was a simple finish for Clark into the bottom far corner to make it Merstham 0, Chichester City 2. Jammer steps away from Mbele and Greenwood. The ball smuggled out wide to Hutchins, who's making a bomb forward from left back. Ogandega's trying to halt his possession. He's had a go, and well, Johnson had to go for it. I don't think it was on target, but it wasn't too far away. Here's Lamont, steps away from one, tried to stick it over the top, and now Chichester could break. Here's Clack into Bello. Wilds made a run towards the back post. Bello gets it in low, and oh, Clack's missed it. Jammer's there. Great save by Johnson. And he plucked it and he smothered it as well. We've had the 7 additional minutes by my watch. Merstham have got a free kick. Aaron Lamont standing over it. He's got plenty to aim for in the box. It goes in there, and it won't drop down for an amber shirt. They want handball. Referee signals for a goal kick. Well, some of the Merstham players are incredulous. They felt that there was a hand in there. Wild gets his head on it, but it goes backwards. Henry making a nuisance of himself, and he's picked up the loose ball. Tries to play it through for Vendrells. He's only got Da Costa for company. Can he open up his body and get a shot off? He can, but it's just over the top of the far corner. Lamont leaves it for Gunnar, who just stands it forward. Henry could be in here. Da Costa went down, and that's he's away from one. Whoa, he's fizzed it across. It's off of McGee's hand. He gets a second punch on it. Greenwood went down. The home fans behind the goal asking for a penalty. Play continues. Here's Kinder. He's got Jammer for company, and he settles for the throw. Gunnar trying to get Vendrells away. He'll get there. He's only got Henry to aim for in the box. Malloy's dropped short now. Here's Greenwood. Again, Henry's really the only target. Henry's there, the ball's gone in, but the linesman's flag has gone up in any case. Greenwood round the corner, but again, there's no one there. Here's McGee under a bit of pressure. Da Costa, or Greenwood, shut off one channel, but the defender stepped into the other. And he goes long looking for Wild, who's onside. Gunnar tries to cut down the angle, he's hit the side netting. Da Costa. He goes long this time. Bello just helps it on, looking for Wild. He's round the goalkeeper, and it's an easy finish for Jimmy Wild. And Chichester make it 3. And again, it's been a little bit gift-wrapped by the Merstham defence. There was no pressure on the forward ball. Bello just flicked it on. And Wild nipped it around Johnson, and I think pointing just to roll it into the net and make it Merstham 0, Chichester City 3. Wild, his dummies found Bello. And Wild's in again, he's on a hat-trick here, left-footed. Good save by Johnson. Palmed it round at the near post, but Wild thought he was going on for the treble there. He's inside the Chichester half. Square for Lamont. He's got willing runners, he tries to thread it through again. It's just trying to go through the eye of a needle, and well, that's a good pass. Rowlatt now over halfway, and he's found Clack. Ogundega's come across. He's got Kinder to help him there as well, and Lorenzo. He's forced him all the way back to Hutchins, almost on halfway. Now back to Da Costa. Chichester do well to retain possession, and now they go longer this time, looking for Rowlatt. Gets it down into the path of Bello, who looks up from 20 yards, takes a shot, and again Johnson rescues Merstham at full stretch, this time to his right. The scoreline would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for him this evening. The throw finds Pointing. He's got Lamont square if he wants, goes forward into Kinder. His return pass was poor, and more clearance. Ogundega's got to hold off Wild here. The striker's done well to get it under control. He's fed it into the path of Clack. He's got plenty of space here. Lorenzo's back at him, he's gone down. No penalty, but the ball's broken for Bello on the edge of the area. Now Hutchins joining in from left back. Has a poke. Again, Johnson's there, and he got a lucky break. It cannon back off of Wild into his hands. Square for Lamont. He opens his body out. Lorenzo's made a run forward on this near side. Drops it off short to Ogundaga. Again, the Chichester forwards have not stopped running. And the linesman's flag again. Malloy didn't look like he was off. He finds Senior, he puts it in the back of the net, but it won't count. McGee's booms the free kick forwards. Wild chests it down, Lamont picks up the pieces. He's been caught out there. Wild looks it through for Clack. Wild trying to get it onto his right foot. He gets a shot off deflected, but straight down the throat of Johnson, who saves Merstham again. Pointing. Senior tries to spin away from Bello. The ball's found. Senior, here's Senior, looks up, that's a shot, but there's no real power or direction on it. Mon cuts out the free kick. Moore just knocks it forward. Point in, looking for an option. And the referee brings a halt to proceedings. And it is a defeat for Merstham this evening against a very strong Chichester City side. Most of the damage was done in the first half. Jimmy Wild's deflected shot opened the scoring. And by half an hour, Joe Clark had made it 2 with a simple finish. Wild added a third in the second half. Again, another mix-up in the Merstham defence, gifted him that one. Whilst the home side huffed and puffed, they didn't really test Kieran McGee in the City goal. And the visitors now leap up into the playoff positions, albeit on goal difference. I've been James Barrett Sterling for Merstham TV.